three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Well, also in the early going, they found a way to get themselves to the free throw line.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Okongwu is out there with Zhang. Then it's Williams. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Herter in at the 2 spot. MP with it. Williams picks him up. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trey
Plays with some changes. Baines checked in for Brandon Clark. MP comes in for Melton. And it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Zhang comes in for Collins. Gallinari, he's checked in for Hutter. And Trae Young subbed in for Williams. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in the game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
And the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
MP outside. Five on the clock. Here's Baines. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Baines got 11.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it.
And Young, here we go. And he gets the bucket. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. MP with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And it's Morant missing. The Hawks trail by 6. Here's Young. He had 34 points in the win against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And so it's Memphis. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. This ends up going with the new group. And then for Atlanta, Gorgie Dangs checked in for Clint Capella. Okongwu comes in for Gallinari. And Hunter subbed in for Trae Young. Here's Melton. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 4 assists now tonight.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
You've got Tyus Jones. Brandon Clark is out there with Anderson. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's MP in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. 6 on the shot clock. Herter, and he converts the layup. Herter's got 7 points in the game.
Known for being a scorer, Herter is good at staying active and then looking to capitalize inside.
Jones, the pass to MP. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You love MP's intensity down the paint. He doesn't let the defense throw him off. And you have to love how eager Kevin Herter is to make an impact for his team.
Well, the roles that he plays, GA, are quite special. I mean, he is a good shooter. but last year we saw a lot of growth in his playmaking ability. He's able to stay on the floor and defend guys at his position, so he has a great IQ on that end of the floor, and his game continues to grow.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. John Collins, he's checked in for Okongwu. Young is subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. MP against Hunter. MP passes to Jones. MP, that's for two. Rebound by the Hawks. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Baines checked in for the Grizzlies. Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. Memphis leading by 6. MP outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Collins. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. And the Hawks make it. A change here. Capella's checked in. Free throw good. MP.
And what I like about MP, it's the confidence with which he plays. He feels like he can go at anyone in the league.
41 seconds left in the third. Pass to Hunter. Capella dishes to Hunter. Pass to Herter. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hunter against MP. And there's the pass to Clark. Gallinari with the steal. And here's Young. Three-pointer. Off target with that shot. And so it's Jaren Jackson making highlights for Memphis. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks. And the wings, Herter and Hunter. Gallinari is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Young in at the 1 spot. That one goes in. Jones has got the lead up to 10 now for Memphis.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And guys, when Capella's playing like this, it's an added bonus. Love seeing him catch fire.
The drive by MP. At the elbow, Adam. Clock at 4. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. 8-point game. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Hunter, bounce pass. Young from outside, connects from three-point range.
Trae Young, so fun to watch that smooth stroke.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
Some changes for Memphis. Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. Dylan Brooks comes in. Substitution on the court. Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer. Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
John Morant at the line for two.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
And the 2020 Rookie of the Year, John Morant, went to a mid-major, overlooked out of high school. Ja exploded that sophomore season and went from a relative unknown to 2nd overall pick in the draft. An incredible underdog story.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're down by 5. There's 18 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
15 fouls. At the line for Memphis, Steven Adams. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Well, Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Young finds Capella. Now Gallinari to the wing on the left. Young outside. From deep three-point range. It's not going to go for him. And so the Grizzlies take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge,
Hey, rubber band honeys, keep on coming, I'm the thumb. Move like a mummy, the drill got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm the thumb. Used to be bumming, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account just to jump. Rubber band honeys, keep on coming, I'm the thumb. Move like a mummy, the drill got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm the thumb. Used to be bumming, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account just to jump. Honey bang, in the Sprinter van. Never play middle, man. We got it, man. I don't, man. We got it, man. Spend like a ceiling fan. Not for the dividends, reaping the benefits like he an immigrant. Lot of special delivery. Show my agility and my ability. Go on and like we the military. Play with my cash and I'm on your like the pockets on the back of your pants. Lay on my stairs like it was a mattress. Pillowcases filled over my band. Couple grand in the attic, another grand like magic. That's mathematics. Getting paid is a habit. Ballin' like I was a maverick or John Madden. Rubber band honeys, keep on coming. I'm the thumb. Move like a mummy, the drill got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm the thumb. Used to be bumming, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account just to jump. Rubber band honeys, keep on coming. I'm the thumb. Move like a mummy, the drill got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm the thumb. Used to be bumming, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account just to jump. I'm thumbing through bands and racks. Deep in that, there ain't no friends in that. First playing, get on a new. I got a lens attached like my got. He bound it, anything that he at. Catch him in quick, empty the. Money counters beeping, blue strip dreams while I'm sleeping. With a if they creeping, 2 turn while I'm snatch who chain. Posted in the rain with some heathens. Look how far I came, they can't believe. Rubber band honeys, keep on coming, I'm the thumb. Move like a mummy, the drill got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm thumbing. Used to be bumming, turn nothing to something. Now I got my bank account just jumping. Rubber band honeys, it keep on coming. I'm thumbing. Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm thumbing. Used to be bumming, turn nothing to something. Now I got my bank account just jumping.
But who are they to judge? I made it out the mud. I know people ain't gon' like me. I'm no longer who I was. She know I play for keeps. She know I'm off of it's bitter when it's sweet. She know I'm off of boy elite. She my pride for peace. I'm a minister police. I don't wanna hear your preach. Now I'm off of now I'm off of now I'm off of now I'm off of I like how they want to count me out it. Was written, it ain't nothing you could type about it. I done been broke before, so I know how to go without it. Girl, I'm a hustler, I never went too long without it. These always trying to tell you, yeah, you should walk. You can't finesse me, I ain't falling for that good talk. Why would I chase up this money who I could start? Got a vendetta with it, sorry, it's the fall, sorry, babe. She ain't wanna with me at first, cause I had all the babes. Now she call me Peyton when I caught her play. Lane, want my place, need a pace, grandma say, when I came, tailor made, not the same, she called me her Zed, I might do her mad, she ain't chasing clothes, she just chasing, that boy in the, he thought I was.
Going straight over to next gen, and we're gonna be hitting 40 over there and getting that jetpack. So I can't wait.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Ooh!
That could be on top ways for sure.
Hey!
Force that.
Good to hate.
We're pulling away.
There you go. Great look.
Nice.
Nice shot, Chris. Take it from him if you want.
The Memphis players making their way through the tunnel earlier.
Hey, Brian, you could...
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. Let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. Chimezi Metu out there with Barnes. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's Davis in at the 2. And a new rookie class to watch here early in the season, Grant. How long should we wait to evaluate a rookie's play, you think?
Well, B.A., I think you have to give them a pass their whole first year. It just takes a minute to adjust and acclimate. And a lot depends on the age of the rookie as well.
MP, the pass to Jackson. MP against Barnes. From about 16. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
I mean, what patience in the pick and roll. MP just taking what the defense gives him.
Moran against Fox. And Fox powers it home.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And it's Sacramento with the rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one.
It really should be an interesting one to watch.
Both teams will be fighting hard in all these games. They can't split this series.
Anderson's checked in for Memphis. The Kings also with a sub. Holmes is checked in. Brooks outside. Shot clock at 5. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Now here's Barnes. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. He goes up. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
Shots good by Sabonis.
And he's just beating them to the punch on the boards right now. I mean, he's making a real big statement.
He's playing with that one extra gear so far that none of the other guys have found yet.
MP, the pass to Morant. The baseline J is on the way. Here's Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
In terms of raw tools, Jaren could become one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. We'll see how it plays out. Jaren Jackson Jr. is one of the most promising young big men that we have in this game, B.A. He's capable of spacing the floor and protecting the paint.
Back to Davis. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
His first personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the Kings, Terrence Davis. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
In for the Kings.
Fox finds DiVincenzo. And here's Sabonis. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Stolen by Jackson. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. MP is out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Bane in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And those big men who block shots and shoot, sometimes given the label of unicorns. Would you say Jackson falls into that category, Smitty?
Without question. And you can win with a player like Jaren Jackson. He doesn't need the ball in his hands to have a positive impact on this game.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. De'Aaron Fox has upped his scoring average every single season. He said, quote, "It's just continuing to stay in attack mode early and often. I feel like no matter who it is, I can get to the basket. Once you see the ball go in a couple of times, it definitely helps to shoot jumpers after that, guys."
That jump shot is the final piece, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. Here's Fox to the wing, right side. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sabonis. An easy 2 on the layup. Sabonis has got 6 points.
Another thing I like about Sabonis, his shot selection. Takes quality shots that fall within the offensive game plan.
They get it back. Here's Adams. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Fox outside. Pass to Barnes. Now here's Sabonis. Back to Barnes. Right at the free throw line. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
MP against Sabonis. MP goes back up. And it's Adams with the bucket inside. Adams has got 6 points in the quarter.
And a big part of their offensive success right now is the ability to create second chance opportunities.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's MP. 9 points in his last outing. Pass to Jackson. Here's Bane. Oh, Sabonis with a block.
That shot won't fly with Sabonis around. Nearly 7 feet tall, plus his reach. He creates serious coverage.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside Barnes. Basket's good. Barnes has got his first bucket in this one.
Just a difficult shot that Barnes makes look so simple, so creative how he brushes off the defense. Creative jam by MP, showing off a little bit for all the fans out there.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how Grizzlies with some changes. Clark is checked in for Jackson. MP comes in for Brooks. And it's Jones in for Ja Morant. Taking a look at the Kings. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Mitchell. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Chimezi Metu. And it's Lamb in at the small forward position.
I like that bucket from MP. He forces the issues and takes it right to the rack.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Sabonis. And down it goes. 2 points. Sabonis has got 8.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
DiVincenzo against MP. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Count it.
Just an assertive play from MP down low. Getting around the contact and right to the bucket.
Sacramento has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. 34 seconds left in the third. Off target from outside. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Lamb grabs the miss.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focus all the way through the play.
Pass to Mitchell. Inside. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
He is really shouldering the load on the offensive end and doing an outstanding job. But he needs the rest of his team to step up.
And so it's Memphis up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's all due to their ability. Let's listen in to head coach Alvin Gentry from moments ago.
You just got to do a better job of executing. Okay.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Tyus Jones is out there with MP. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's Desmond Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5, down low. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Metu. The Grizzlies pull it in. Clark's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's MP. And he lays it up and in. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
Cunning dribble move by MP. Throwing off the defender and getting himself a shot.
Outside Davis. Right side, DiVincenzo. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Timeout called. Memphis.
It's time for T-Shirts.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jaren. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports coverage of the NBA.
All right, I'm going to cut right to the chase. You want out or not?
Mr. Lesser, no. Look, this organization has felt like home since the beginning. You know, somebody told me that you fought for me in the draft room. That's when I knew this is where I wanted to be. I love this team. I mean, these are the guys that I want to go to war with. You understand me? That's like my family now. Look, Mr. Lesser, I want to build my career here.
No threes, no threes.
There it is. Nice. Good ball movement. Back out.
More. Go to the corner. Play. That's it. Good shot, Brian.
Yeah.
Wow, we got a game now.
Don't sound so surprised, Alexis.
Yep, I got mine already. Okay, I'll come up. Yep.
Yes. Good find.
Yes.
RD, you got to switch with me, RD. If we switch, you got to stay on them because, yeah, he's going to get open.
They're flustered.
I'm going to help with you.
At 12 at basketball. At shooting guard.
Welcome, sport. We are nearly...
Thank you, Kevin.
Always does. Thank you, DA. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Morant. And Greg, people already predicting the MVP for this season. Is it too early to start talking about that?
I mean, we have roughly half a season left to play, yet people love to talk about sports, period, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual award out there.
Their focus next trip has to be getting a high-quality shot. I mean, they don't want to start the game 0 for 5.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
MP deciding where to go with it. And another miss by Memphis.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
On the wing, Brooks. It's rebounded by Memphis. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
MP against Brooks. MP passes to Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Anunoby. Second chance shot. Tillman's shot is good.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jaren Jackson. And when you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved. Kevin plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, the young fella can provide that as well.
Brooks outside. Brooks against MP. To the middle. Jackson kicks to MP. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Raptors will take it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
They just weren't ready for that game. It looked like they just weren't prepared. The final score tells you the story.
Time now for an injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Grizzlies' head athletic trainer. He's dealing with a sore ankle right now, and they're icing it down to try and keep it from swelling too much. Well, this is definitely unlucky and especially.
Substitution.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Young outside. Back to Brooks. Paxton coming off the assist from Young.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
So on the floor for Memphis. Jones is out there with MP. And then there's Steven Adams. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Bane in at the 3. And MP throws it down.
A nice aggressive move to the basket there. They love to turn MP loose and just let him play an attacking brand of basketball.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. DA, thank you. MP, no good.
A really tough night for him offensively. I mean, I wonder what the score would be if he wasn't so cold from the field.
Here's Brooks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his
Clippers have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
The Raptors making a switch here. Siakam's checked in. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Jaren Jackson comes in for Anderson. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Bane. And it's Morant in for Tyus Jones. And here's MP for 3. That shot, no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Down low, here's Siakam. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Siakam's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
MP, no good.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
Here's Flynn, back to Brooks.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Siakam inside, guarded by Jackson. Memphis has gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. To the paint. Here's Siakam. And the rejection by Jackson. Pass to Tillman. Inside, here's Morant. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Much more than just a perimeter threat. Morant loves to sneak inside and do damage.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Switch 90 seconds. One, a t-shirt.
Chris Boucher. And a close game so far through the first. As we get to this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. With some changes, Cam Birch comes in for Brooks. Young is subbed in for Flynn. Then for the Grizzlies, Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. MP comes in for Dylan Brooks. And Jones subbed in for Morant. Floats it up for MP. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
They've got Ken Birch. Barnes out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Young in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. If you know a thing or two about being a floor general, it's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers. And an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game. And there haven't been too many players who've had to prove themselves as much as MP. With all the hype he had coming into the league, he had to go out and make the doubters into believers.
Anunoby passes to Young. Birch with it. And he dunks it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Here's MP. Count that one. MP's got 4 points this quarter.
You love MP's intensity down the paint. He doesn't let the defense throw him off.
Lets it go from 11. That one doesn't go. For Memphis, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And MP throws it down hard.
And how about MP just showing off right there? Give this guy a launching pad. Man, the sky's the limit.
Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes shutting it down. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Here's MP driving inside. Adams. And he makes that one.
Steven Adams.
And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And the pass to Anunoby. Over Anderson. Here's Birch. The shot, no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. 35 seconds left to play here in the third, and Anderson gets it to go.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers since halftime. They've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
And stolen by MP. Kicks it out to Jones. MP up top. He's got 8, 5 to shoot. Goes back up. He shoots again. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. So it's Memphis picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
But who are they to judge? I made it out the mud. I know people ain't gon' like me. I'm no longer who I was. She know I play for keeps. She know I'm a fuck. It's bitter when it's sweet. She know I fuck. Boy elite. She my pride for peace. Some minutes to release. I don't wanna hear your preach. Now I'm a fuck. Now I'm a fuck. Now I'm a fuck. Now I'm a fuck. I like how they want to count me out it. Was written, it ain't nothing you could type about it. I done been broke before, so I know how to go without it. Girl, I'm a hustler, I never went too long without it. These always trying to tell you